All right. Ugh. Do not try this at home. No, seriously, this is one of those videos where do not try this at home. I'm just experimenting on my own. I do not suggest you try this out. But on the hunt for more smoke from a pellet smoker, we are going to contradict what the manual says. Today we're going to be doing a quick cook, doing some barbecue chicken. We're going to be cooking it probably about 375. And the only issue on a pellet smoker is usually because of the high temps, you're not going to get that smoke flavor to really come through. But today's trick I'm going to do is I'm actually going to infuse some small wood chips in with the pellets, which they say is a big no-no. In the manual, it's like, do not do this. If it fails, if it jams up the auger, well, I have content to show you guys of me taking apart this grill. I hope that's not the case. We are going to try it out. So let me fill up the auger. We're going to prep the chicken, fire her up, and see how we do. Wish me luck. Woo. So for this cook, I have some Pit Boss hickory pellets. And then I went down to my local HEB and I picked up some hickory wood chips. These are very, very small. And the theory is you can kind of mix these 1-to-1. I don't know if I'm actually going to go that strong. I'll probably do 60% of the pellets and then about 40% of the wood chips. And then you mix them, thoroughly mix them, put them in the hopper and kind of hope for the best. So I'm going to open up this bag right here. So that is a pretty good ratio that we have here. And then the only thing I'm going to do is if I see something like very, very big, if it's actual like too chunky in a sense, but I'm just kind of trying to identify stuff that actually would possibly cause an issue, like the small stuff like this. I mean, that should be, you know, absolutely fine. But if it's bigger and flatter, just want to make sure to break that up. And I do believe we should be okay. We'll see though. Let me sift through here and then we'll get them mixed together. So pretty much mainly just separated out kind of like the big pieces. These ones didn't break apart too easy. So pretty much everything in here is going to be the big pieces that I don't want in there. This is probably still a dumb idea, but we are going to proceed and carry on. So these are going to be just smaller pieces that will, fingers crossed, feed on through and then deliver that much more smoke flavor. So pretty much just going to mix these in at the same time. Why do I have a feeling I'm going to regret this? Now I still can pull out right now. I can basically open up this hopper, clean out. It will dump everything, but I'm taking my chances today just for your enjoyment. Before I turn her on, I am actually going to get the burn pot from inside the smoker and we're going to fill in a little bit of pellets and wood chips just to get the ball rolling even faster. All right, some of those pellets and those harder wood chips I'm putting in here. I'm going to take out the top rack. No turning back now, as the kids say, YOLO. Here goes nothing. Well, I hear the auger turning, so best of luck. Best of luck. All right, while the smoker is heating up, we are going to prep the chicken. I can already see smoke coming out, and it is definitely a stronger smoke smell, so we could be onto something. Again, just don't try this, all right? All right, let's season up this chicken. I'm not going to spatchcock it, which means to cut it open, lay it flat. We're just going to cook it whole like this. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it up with this duck fat spray. It's going to help crisp up the skin and have the rub stick a little bit more to the chicken. Okay, she is rubbed down. Start on this side first. For seasoning, I'm going to be using Prime Times. This is their Poltergeist. Very, very good when it comes to chicken. Great color, great seasoning. This is really, really popular on the competition circuit. Flip this around. Make sure we're getting all sides here. My auger is making some, some crazy noises right now. Pray for my auger right now. I don't know if you all heard that. Now for temps, I'm gonna be using my Chef's Temp. This is their Pro Temp Plus. This is going to make sure I get some good, even, consistent temperatures, and it has a thing for the outside ambient temperature. We're gonna turn up the temp to about 375. All right, we got a fire going. So I'm gonna close this up and we'll wait for it to come up to temp.
A few minutes later.
Well, that was dumb. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, now I got a stuck auger I need to work with. All right. Hey, what's on here? Sure. Thank you, man. Should I grab it like here? Let's see. Oh!
That
Oh my
actually
God.
scare you?
Oh, that scared me, buddy. Kind of regretting life's decisions right now, but stuck auger. Let's fix it. Ugh. You live and you learn. And what did we learn today? I don't know. I had high hopes, man. I had high hopes. Things that I didn't want to do today, but we're having fun, right? All right, so here is the motor. Let's see if I can unclip that. And how's this attached? So you can kind of see there's like maybe 3 or 4 wood chips that are basically just binding this auger up. All right. So let me bring you up to speed. So this is pretty much the motor. You're going to see that little hole right there. That hole lines up with this auger hole right here. And the auger goes in here. And then there's a bolt that gets connected between the two. That's this snapped off bolt right here. Nice. So now I got to fix it. So what we're going to do is we are going to go down to the store and then get a bolt that will fit in there and that we can basically reconnect this, put this back in the smoker, and then be up and running again. File this under stupid mistakes, and I really don't want to be doing this right now. All right, about $12 later, got all these parts, and I think we can get this back up and running, hopefully for dinner. Let's go. All right, let's get her done. So we're gonna connect these in here like that. On the lock washer right here. All right, here goes nothing. And then we have, oh, I see. That holds that in. Oh, okay. Plug this back in. All right. Let's make sure we can see that this auger is spinning. So I'm going to hit start. And now we're going to, all right, that's a good sign. All right, just shut down the machine. We know that this is working now. I'm going to vacuum the inside of this out. We'll put it back together. I'll put all these pieces back on. Oh, and then we'll be up and running. All right, now we're putting in only hardwood pellets. Let's get the show back on the road. And we are going to have to prime the auger again. So I'm going to hit start. And then we're going to hold prime. All right, we are up to temp. So let's get this bird on. And because there's more than one way to skin a cat, I have a smoke tube right here. And this is filled half with pellets, half with wood chips. So we are going to get some smoke flavor today, if by any means necessary. All right. Got the smoke tube running. Let's close her down. And that's it. Well, Lord knows I make dumb decisions, but a smart decision I made today was using Chef's Temp Pro Temp Plus. And through their app, I can let them know exactly when it's going to be done. It says 50 minutes left. So thank you, Chef's Temp, for an awesome product. I will put a link in the description so you can check them out. But it's great for not only checking the internal temperature, but the ambient temperature of your smoker. So whether you're running it in a pellet smoker or an offset smoker, it's going to let you know what the ambient temperature is, and that is going to help you with your cook. So definitely check it out, and we'll tune back in when the chicken's done. All right. Check on this bird. Woo-wee. Look at beauty. All right, let's get her pulled. Well, I am glad we were able to save this cook. I am so... You know what, I'm not going to lie. I was kind of scared when the auger broke, but I am glad we were able to get it fixed, get it up and running. All right, lesson learned. So, moral of the story, don't put wood chips in the hopper. Don't put wood chips even in the smoke tube because that kind of got, all like hot and whatnot, burned some of the chicken. Just made a ton of mistakes today. So you don't have to. So you can thank me. You can thank me by subscribing. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers, and when we do, we're going to be doing a ton of giveaways. Grills, smokers, rubs, sauces, anything you can think of, we're probably doing a giveaway on it. So make sure you're subscribed. I'm going to go bring this in, feed the fam bam. Catch you guys in the next one. Grill Sergeant out.